16 bound. The UNC women's basketball team will be heading to Fort Worth, Texas for a chance to get closer to the national championship.
All right, let's go ahead and bring in WRAL's Chris Lee. He is live outside Carmichael Stadium right now. So, Chris, you gave us a preview a little bit ago. Tell us about the energy out there right now.
Yeah, now things are starting to pick up a little bit. More and more fans are starting to come out here to be a part of everything. Of course, they want to see their women's basketball team off. In a few minutes, they're going to come out of these doors of Carmichael Arena. They're going to get on the bus that's going to pull up here in just a few minutes. And then they're going to be off to the airport where they're going to head to Fort Worth, Texas to be a part of that Sweet 16. Right here, I have a student with me. He's a junior. His name is Jack. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to see the women's basketball team play #1 overall seed UConn in Fort Worth, Texas on Friday.
Yeah, you said you've been to all of the games this season. Tell me, what's your favorite thing about this UNC women's basketball team?
My favorite thing is seeing the players have fun on the court, but more importantly, having them go around post game and high five us all because they love us. And I especially loved how Courtney Banghart did a heart to all of our students in the bleachers right before she was interviewed post-game on WCHL on Sunday.
That's awesome. So that heart meant something to you, and that this team means something to you. What would it mean to you if UNC was able to beat UConn? That's UConn. They're a big juggernaut. What if they beat UConn and move on to the Elite Eight? What would that feel like?
It would feel like UNC beating Duke, because UConn is really good, and I don't ever recall UNC women's basketball beating an undefeated team previously, because I went to the South Carolina game during my freshman year, and South Carolina was very good that year, and we unfortunately did not beat them, but it was still an amazing game.
Well, I know that they're going to have a good time this weekend. You're going to have a good time watching them, and in a few minutes they're going to be out there. We'll show you guys more coming up at 5 and 6 o'clock later on. We'll also have more for you on social media as well as the Tar Heels getting ready to go to the Sweet 16.
All the interviews and all the action. All right, thanks, Chris. And right now, actually, on our WRAL YouTube channel, Pat Welter and Brian Murphy from our WRAL sports team, they'll share their thoughts about Davis's firing. Plus, you can hear more reaction from players and fans. So be sure to like and subscribe for more coverage as this story develops.